As a kid, I didn't even grow up on the NBA. I became a fan in the middle of the 2016 playoffs, watching games on a coworker's phone during night shifts at Steak and Shake. And like a lot of new fans that year, I found myself falling for the Warriors. Steph Curry, the ball movement, the joy. Funny enough, I didn't even know they'd broken the regular season win record. I honestly just liked the vibe. And when the finals came, me and my manager were on opposite sides. He was Team LeBron. I was Team Steph. When we went up 3-1, I felt like I chose the right side of history. But fate had other plans. Losing that finals hurt, even as a new fan. So when Kevin Durant joined the Warriors that summer, I didn't even know what to think.
NBA superstar Kevin Durant stunned the sports world yesterday after announcing that he's going to be leaving the Oklahoma City Thunder to join the Golden State Warriors.
I barely knew who he was. I knew he'd just beat his team, but I didn't understand the weight of the move. All I knew was, people were mad. Stephen A. Smith called it the weakest move ever made by a superstar.
Well, I'm viewing it as the weakest move I've ever seen from a superstar. Plain and simple. That's just how I look at it.
OKC fans burned his jersey.
Yeah, look at that, man. Did not take the news well, with many taking to social media.
The league turned us into supervillains, the monstars of the NBA. And suddenly, every game felt like war. Most teams had a single star or a duo. Maybe they'd even had a super team model with 3 stars. But with Steph, Clay, Dre, and KD, we had 4 all-stars in their primes sharing one court. And for the next 2 seasons, we dominated. Sure, people said our titles had asterisks, but we had rings, and KD had his finals MVPs.
This is a journey that's better than a destination. I'm happy I'm a part of this group.
He had the one thing even Steph didn't: individual validation on the biggest stage. But that still wasn't enough. KD still hurt every critic. Every bus rider jab.
I don't want to badmouth the dude, but see, you guys always talk about that championship stuff. I try to tell y'all, all these bus riders, they don't mean nothing to me.
You took the easy way out.
He also joined up with Curry, Thompson, and Draymond Green, which made them readily unbeatable. I mean, it was basically decided last July 4th on Independence Day who was winning the championship this upcoming NBA season, as long as everyone stayed healthy. So he took the easy way out.
He saw the t-shirts and posters of cupcakes calling him soft without saying a word. Durant could only take so much, because soon came the breaking point. Draymond Green, in the heat of battle, told KD what no superstar wants to hear. We won without you. We don't need you. Even if it was true, it just didn't need to be said.
He said that to opponents like LeBron James. He said that to his own teammates before. He certainly said that to Kevin Durant.
You say that to the wrong person, that's a problem.
In 2016, that need is what brought KD here.
When I met these guys, I felt as comfortable as I ever felt, and it was organic, it was authentic, it was real, and there's feelings I couldn't ignore.
Now it was gone, and so was he. The Achilles injury in the 2019 finals was brutal. But it gave KD an out, a reason to leave and tell himself the Warriors mismanaged him. So he did.
I just felt like I needed a switch. I felt like a lot of stuff in Golden State had reared its head, and I felt like that was just going to be the end no matter what.
He'd head east for Brooklyn to build something that was his. Kyrie Irving joined him. James Harden came later. And still, it fell apart. Drama, injuries, egos. It didn't bother me much seeing him in a different jersey. He wasn't one of our homegrown guys. But it did hurt seeing him give everything just for his team to underperform. Kevin Durant was no less of a superstar.
Durant, the turnaround. Rims in.
But the Nets project was another super team that couldn't stay on the court. After a few years of that, KD was ready to move on.
We didn't accomplish what we wanted to accomplish as far as winning the championship, just like I told him, but I enjoy the grind. And everybody there, we tried our hardest every day, regardless.
And teams still wanted him. He found a new home in Phoenix with the Suns, another franchise that would mortgage its future for him, only to get swept by the Timberwolves in the first round last year. This year, they didn't even make the play-in. The play-in? Now there's talk of KD joining Dallas to team up with Kyrie again, this time with Anthony Davis. But honestly, for what? To chase what he already had? He could have stayed. He could have endured the hate. He could have built an undeniable legacy. Side by side with the greatest shooter ever. Instead, he left.
Andre, Kevin Durant leaving the Warriors even before they get into their new home. Not exactly a surprise, but for fans, still a little hard to believe.
And history's starting to remember it that way.
K, made a decision for himself, and that's you can't argue that. If I wished, I wish we could play with K. He's an unbelievable talent, unbelievable person. We accomplished a lot together. But things have changed a little bit.
Because Golden State didn't need him. He needed them. And maybe, just maybe, he knows that now.
Does that make you more sort of at peace, it seems like, with all you've accomplished and your legacy as it stands, if everything ended right now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I definitely want everything to just end right now.
He's not the only one who might feel that way. Check out Why Klay Regrets Leaving the Warriors for another story of what happens when you walk away from greatness. Or dive deeper into the legacy with best three-point shooters of all time. Who's in the conversation with Curry? Because KD's jumper might just be one of the coldest ever. But in the end, greatness isn't just about what you do. It's about who you choose to do it with.